Welcome to Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. I'm the Archivist here, and thank you for stopping by. So, having recently finished Sacred Stones, I think it's time to move on to the next one. Now, yes, the next one is technically Path of Radiance. That said, I do have Path of Radiance, but the Wii U system is closing really soon. As such, I just want to shed light on this before it disappears completely, because this is the Wii U version of Shadow Dragon. So it is emulated on the Wii U, official hardware, officially Wii U. I just wanted to show off that you can get it, because this has features that are not accessible in the physical DS cartridge. So if you wanted to get interested in it, it was like, what, $10? You know, why not just stop by and get it, if it intrigues you. You know, what's the worst that can happen? Mostly, what I'm talking about is the Wi-Fi shop. Most things, including the way to promote certain units, are actually only accessible in the Wi-Fi shop. Things like the Levin Sword, I think a spear or a short spear, honestly I forget. Those are only accessible in the Levin shop, which... within the Wi-Fi shop, which is no longer available at all without use of, like, I don't know, other things that I don't really understand how they work. Other than that, you know, it's just Shadow Dragon. Just get Awakening instead, please. So we're gonna start with normal, only because I love Fire Emblem. I'm really terrible at it, but also because it has some story and an extra unit. I don't need tutorials. Long ago, Medeus, king of the Dragonkin, conquered the continent of Archenea, giving rise to an age of fear and despair for all its people. That tyranny was broken, however, when an unlikely hero intervened. A young man hailing from the Altair region appeared with a divine blade in hand. Fang of Dragon and Blade of Light locked in battle, and in the end, Blade prevailed. For some time after, the land enjoyed an age of peace. However, after a century passing, the Shadow Dragon returned. He forged an alliance with a fiendish sorcerer who sought to rule the world. And their combined might toppled kingdom upon unsuspecting kingdom. Again, darkness threatened to engulf the continent. It fell upon the King of Altea, sole descendant of the Dragon Slayer hero, to sally forth with a divine blade and fulfill his blood destiny. His son, Prince Marth, remained at home with the boy's mother, his elder sister, and a garrison manned by Altea's neighbor and ally, Gra. Thus the boy applied himself to the ways of both pen and sword. Until one day. Prologue. Prince Marth, are you awake? Begging your pardon, sire, but the princess has asked to see you. Elise? Is she alright? She seemed to be, sire, but her words implied a certain urgency. She bade you dress quickly and wait by the throne. Has something happened? It's our forces off of Gra, sire. They seem to have been some sort of incident, but, well, I'm not privy to the specifics. I see. Thank you. I'll be there shortly. My sister said she would meet me by the throne. An incident in Gra. Has Elise had news of our father? I pray it's good news. This is young Marth. He is known as the Lord Class, and he's really strong. Well, later, he will be. Oh, there, that's it! Prince Marth! What? Who are you? We're soldiers of Gra, little prince. And if you know what's good for you, you'll surrender to us without making any trouble. Surrender? But that's ridiculous. Why would I surrender to the army of an allied kingdom? They didn't tell you much, do they? No matter. You'll have the full story soon enough. Now lay down your sword. I will not. I'm the Prince of Altea. I will not yield to you or any other nation here on my own land under my own castle roof. You talk, big brat. Have it your way. If you want to lay down your sword, then we'll just have to take your life instead. I'd like to see you try. We start with a rapier and a sword. I'm going to save the rapier for later. Now this is not the first use of 3D graphics, but they do look pretty nice. Considering DS at this point, this is really pretty good. I was impressed. Yeah. Easy enough. Ooh. But yeah, Marth is actually holding his own a lot better than most lords in most other lords. Like he's holding his own better than Roy. Yeah. He's more of an Ephraim kind of lord. Speed? I'll take it. Whatever. More of an Ephraim style lord rather than well, rapier for you, buddy. What? He's fighting back? I'll show him. No, the throne. I have to get rid of him before my sister arrives. Yeah, I don't want to miss. Goodbye. He's straight up taunted. Can you believe that? Marth, are you alright? Sister, what is happening? Steady yourself, Marth. I have grave news. Our father was defeated by the Dolar Grosto allied forces. What? No. It was Gra. Our own ally betrayed us and struck father's army from the rear. I'm not sure if he is safe. The scouts have returned grave conflicting reports. Father, it can't be. As we speak, soldiers sent by Gra are trying to take the castle. Mother and I are separated during the escape. I do not know where she is. Marth, I need you to listen to me. You must flee the castle. Go on without me. What? We've not many soldiers left. This is hard to bear, I know, but the castle is lost. We must face that. I will look for Mother and join you as soon as I can. You find Jagan and get away from here. Far away. Understand? Alright. But promise you won't be long. Goodbye, Marth. May you live long. More of the prologue. Sire. Frey! Abel! You're alive! Yes, sire. Princess Elise bade us protect you. Sir Melodius stayed behind to accompany her. Sire, we must be quick. Sir Jagan waits us at the gates. Blast! This won't do. How did Gross soldiers ever make it this far? Jagan and the others will be caught like mice. We need to seize the gates and secure the area immediately. now we have access to two wonderful cavaliers, Frey and Abel. And yes, he is the origin of the Green Defensive Knight. Let's not hit that button ever again. Okay, no, I have Horse Knights. What am I doing? Yeah. Even with disadvantage, still hits. Good, good. Good, good. Alright. Let's move Marth up ahead. Now, these few chapters that we're doing, this prologue, was not in the original game. I'm gonna give him... Switch. Yep, that's better. Not in the original game, as I said. Who's that who thinks they could sneak up on us? What's this? I smell the Altean Prince. Oi, listen up, you lot. Bag the prince. Dead or alive, you'll fetch us a sweeter reward as the mind can conjure. Thus implying that they... Ooh, don't like that. That they definitely target, the prince more than usual. That's all not a gameplay. Huh, they have archers. We need to take care they don't pick us off from afar. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is... Lance. Ugh. So yes, they do have archers, but I have a javelin. In fact, what do I have in front? Lancers, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Frey's been fighting too much, he's gotta rest. But let's give Marth some more EXP. Ah, gosh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, that's fine. Ah. That's fine. We can get a little beat up. No big deal. How much movement does an archer have? 5? Alright, so I'm gonna have Abel stand here, stand guard. Deal some base damage to the archer. And Marth can come up here. Finish him off. Nice level up. Please be good. Please be... Cool. Well, that sure is Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. If it helps, everyone's levels are like that. Alright. Take him out. Good, good. Frey, finish him off. I like Frey and Abel. Let's go. Sire, it gladdens me to see you in one piece. It's not safe for you here. We must be away at once. Prince Marth! Where are you? Answer me, sire! Cain? That's Cain! Kain, you're supposed to be in Gra. Why have you returned without... all those wounds? Sire, it's really you. I fear the worst. His message would go undelivered. Oh. In that state, I don't know how you even stayed a horse. Those gashes need to be treated at once. No, sire, not until we've escaped. Kain, I trust you can put off bleeding to death for just a while longer. Of course, sire. Sir, I aim to please. Princess Elise, the enemy is nearly upon us. Gather your things, quickly. No, Melodius. I'm staying here. Staying here? What madness is this? Too many people have died to keep Altea and his castle safe. I cannot abandon what so many lives have bought. With father and mother unaccounted for, I'm the natural choice to remain with Altea's people. And besides, by staying, I can buy time for the rest of you to escape. Nonsense! Gather your things and... Meletis, I am not suggesting, I am commanding. If something befalls father, Marth will become the last person in the entire world worthy of wielding falchion. I want you to guide him, Melodius, even when the rest of us no longer can. Princess, I will try my best. There's not much time. Go, Melodius. Go! Thus, Prince Marth escaped Altea Castle with Sir Jagan and company at his side. However, this success would mean little to him once he learned the cost. The boy's woes were just beginning. Kain, how are your wounds? You should rest. These scratches? It's my pride you're wounding, sire. Anyway, we must talk. There's a reason I've returned. Sire, I'm to deliver you His Majesty's last words. Last words? You don't mean... Father... My condolences, sire. The king died valiantly in the field of Gra. The traitors took from him the divine blade falchion and gave no quarter to those of our soldiers who remained. I see. So they're all dead. Father, too. His last words were as follows. Tell my son that I leave the future of Altea and our continent in his hands. He must rise now where I have fallen. As Falchion's rightful heir, he's been born into greatness. Now, he must be great. Father, I will try. Sire, I can't bear this. Failing to protect His Majesty, then leaving my brothers to die, slinking away like some coward. This indignity is too much to bear. One day I'll repay them in kind. I'll avenge the fallen, I swear it. Kain, you speak for us both. When that day comes, we will punish them together. Gra, Doler, all of them. Sire, we ought to pay a visit to these homes outside the castle. Oh yeah. Your countrymen love you. Perhaps they have knowledge that may serve us. What lies ahead of us on an escape? Oh, that's not much. Okay, we can do it. So yeah, we have access to Jagan now. The paladin that we start with, and he is, after looking at Marth, absurdly strong. And also has a silver lance. We also have Kain, who, rather than Abel being proficient in lances, Kain prefers swords. That said, let's go stop by the house. Just cause you see an enemy over yonder, doesn't mean you should go right up to him like a fool. Lure one out, then take him down. And go on and lure the next. That's how we did it when I was a lad. Thanks. I thought it'd be something a little more useful. But yes, that's what he is trying to say. That said, if you need to, you can use Jagan to lure all of them out. What are they going to do? He is Jagan. We'll see him be terrified. Huh. Look, sire. Not all of Gra's might harries the castle. They've left soldiers here outside. At least we'll have no place to escape. Let's seize that fort across the water. Perhaps we can quash enemy reinforcements at the source. Yeah! Frey's real good. Please be good. That's what I'm talking about. He's also lance built, but he's got real good stats. And actually really good growths too, if I remember. He's that middle of the road cavalier that you get with the one focused on attack and one focused on defense. Alright, let's go take out this lanceman. Oh, he can take it out no problem. Now, yes, anyone can approach a house and go in, but there will be villages that come soon, and those can only be entered by Marth. I'm pretty sure. Good. No big deal. Still no big deal. Good. Also, these maps are, like, way bigger, by the way. Because, like, Jagan can move 10 spaces. That's a lot. They're bigger than, like, other games I've noticed. Alright, let's give Kane a level, just so we can be with everyone else. Seven. Yeah, because they need, yeah. Had to do some math. Good. And... ooh. This is how to say. Javelins and hand axes are versatile weapons and let you attack both up close and from a short distance away. Thank you. Right, get that lance out. Let's get this guy all the way in the corner. Ooh. Good. Heh. So yes, this chapter is just easy EXP. With this entire prologue, I should say. Archer. Yeah, let's get Kane that level up. And that's right, there is a mage that's up there too. Should be fine. Yeah. Two mages. Both with fire. Alright. We don't really have a lot of magic protection, though. Mages. That complicates things. They don't need to get as close to do us harm. We'll need to approach carefully. 9 movement Cavalier, that's insane. That'll do. Javelin. Eight damage? Oh, hold on. Can you hit me? Oh, yep, you can. Let's just go over here then. Just in case. Yeesh. He's gonna be stationary on that fort. Ugh. Bye-bye. So, here's the important thing about Shadow Dragon. Things will get dicey. Oftentimes, you may have to question, do you sacrifice a unit here or there? It is notably more unforgiving because it's based off of the remake of an old game, the first one. Because of that, it is noticeably unforgiving when I played it. That's good level up! That's it. There. That ought to do for the enemy soldiers around here. Melodis! Why aren't you with my sister? Did you leave her someplace safe? Princess Elise will not be joining us. She's elected to stay at the castle. Hold, sire. Where are you going? Where do you think? Stop, sire. Consider for a moment why the princess would go as far as to lie to you to ensure their escape. Your sister knows that you are the future of Altea, nay, the whole land. His last words were as follows. Tell my son that I leave the future of Altea and our continent in his hands. I'm our future. Sire, you must live. Drink deeply now in these injustices. Sup on these slights they serve. Remember them. One day, you will lead us back here to avenge the fallen and reclaim Altea in their names. Then it seems my life is no longer mine to hazard. In your veins flows the blood of a hero, the blood of Henri. You are a son of House Archenea, and sole heir to Falchion, our only hope of defeating Medeus, Emperor of Dolor. Sire, were it in my power, I would have you choose your own path. But I'm afraid your path has been chosen, I'm afraid. Marth's knights took refuge in a forest near Altea's borders. Lying low while they waited for the right chance to escape the kingdom. Before long, the enemy grew less watchful. The time to slip away had come. Still, the prince could not quell the sadness in his heart for his sister Elise. Prince Marth. Sire. Sire, are you listening? Huh? Oh, Melodis. Get a hold of yourself, sire. I know how you grieve, but the Gra host that pursues us will not be interested. We must keep moving, and with all haste at that. I'm sorry. These thoughts are hard to put aside. From here, we will cross out from Altea to begin our escape into Talus. I trust you are prepared? Talus. I've heard the name. An island kingdom to the east, isn't it? That is correct. The king there was a good friend to your father, and perhaps more importantly, a true friend. It was Prince Elise's wish that you seek refuge in Talus, should things ever go awry. Me, but not her. I've arranged for a boat to take us from northeast shore. But to get there, we'll first need to cut through a prison to the north. I managed to come by to a key to the premises. Let me hand it over. A key! Now on the road, you may notice people who seem to be fighting for Gra against their wishes. Before you resort to your blade, you should try talking to them first. Which is true. Some people, okay, these guys, these are mercenaries, I can't reason with them. But some people don't want to fight. They fight against their better judgment, or perhaps because they have no choice. Which means maybe we can side with them, convince them. What's his house? Boy, I don't envy you. The enemy horde is closing in on you faster than a bolt Thoron. You and your friends had better hightail on out of here. Thank you for the wisdom. Ooh, they're strong. I can't one-shot them now. Or two-shot them. There we go. Oh, it's a hand axe! Huh. Hand axes have less accuracy, but they can hit from a distance of 2 squares. Which means they can counter archers. Hey! In my opinion, that could be a worthy price for hitting from a distance. What's your defense? 7? That's an iron bow. I don't mind taking it. Oh, man. Alteans still south of the prison? Yes, sir. Not many of them, but the scouts say they're a tough bunch all the same. And guess who's with them? You're saying the prince is coming this way? Yes, sir. How about we proceed? The main force is yet to arrive, and to be honest, sir, we need him. You're cowed too easily. We can win. We set a trap. A trap, sir? The Prince of Altea will be ours. Just do as I tell you, and we'll pluck this little royal plum long before the main force can show up to steal all the glory. Man. Frey's fine. He's fine! Don't worry about him. You, inside. I thought Altea was the great heir of Henry's kingdom. Didn't take more than a couple of days to break it, now did it, Gaggles? What's the matter, Gaggles? Can't talk cause you're Gaggles? I'll let you in a little secret. Altea's little princeling is on his way here right this moment. Oh, but sad for you, you look awfully dangerous in that uniform, Mr. Grass Soldier. As soon as the prince sees you, he'll say, yo, it's an enemy ambush, and that'll be the end of you. Once the prince sticks you like a pig, we'll get to call him Marth the Tyrant, cause he kills his own countrymen. Won't that be a hoot? So long, Gaggles. Better start praying to Iron Deity of choice. He really told me pick a god to pray? Wow. Well, let's go unlock this gate. Oh yeah, Archer. I could use that bow. And Frey could use a heal, I think. That's a bow. Who isn't gone, Jagan? As such, yes, we can attack Gordon here. But why would we do that? He's unarmed. So instead, let's talk. Yeah, it's an enemy ambush! Huh? You've been gagged? Here, I'll get that. Wait, I know you. You're one of our archers. Gordon, sire. The name's Gordon. The enemy captured me and left me in this mortifying state. I see. Well, I'm glad you're unharmed. I'm afraid we can't stay here a moment longer. Stay behind me and... I can fight, sire. If you have a bow, I would be honored to fight at your side. Sure. Just like that, we recruited Gordon the Archer. I really like Gordon. He's a good lad. He got... It's so good. When I got to play Fire Emblem Heroes and got Gordon on my team, like, oh, it's the guy. It's the lad. My best unit whenever I played. I loved it. Well, now we have a squad at 6. We're actually doing pretty good. Although, I don't really have much else to go. Listen, men. The target is the prince. Find the Prince of Altea and bring me his head served on a shield. Look there! No. Henri, save us. Of all the places to be beset! Sire, that is Grot's main force, and they are accompanied by the Knights of Grot's Sable Order. Our chances of routing them are slim, I'm afraid. And those are slipping away undetected afterwards, all but nil. Then, we've no hope. I can think of one strategy. We could leave a decoy behind for when the enemy catches up. A decoy? It's you they're after, sire. Were one of your men to stay behind disguised as you, well, the enemy ought to take the bait. That would give you the others time to escape. One of your men must make for that fortress on the South High Road. We will act as a decoy by dressing you as you and lure the enemy force away. But Miletus, how will he find his way back to us? Sire, he may not. You must part with one of your comrades. There is no other way. Well, I'll find a way. You can't expect me to agree to abandoning one of my own into a death at the hands of the enemy. Sir, surely there must be another way. Forgive me, sire, but this is our only chance. You know as well as I do that you must not die here today. This is what I meant when Fire Emblem expects, the Shadow Dragon expects of you a lot. It isn't just an ordinary Fire Emblem. This is the prologue specifically added in here to say that you can try as hard as you want to fend off any enemy. You can try so hard to outpredict and outmaneuver your foe. But that They're in formation. They are in formation. Level 11 armored knights with silver lances. In formation. Nothing I have can break that. And thus it is a hard lesson in something I do hate. Make a sacrifice. Sire, allow me. Look, it's Prince Marth! Oh yeah? Who's that then? The bloke over there is dressed in the same clothes. Could be either of them. Simpletons. Use your heads. One of them ran, the other one didn't. What does that tell you? Easy. The one who stayed behind is trying to buy time for the one who fled. So, the one who took off is the real prince, you idiot. Yes. Hi. Hey, troops. After him. Put the craven whelp to the sword. Frey? Wait! Frey! Quickly, Melodus! We must head south to rescue him! No, sire. We have to press on. Press on? Frey might be dying back there! If he is, then why would you be so selfish to let him die in vain? Honor him by allowing his life and his choice to mean something. Frey. Alright. I'll honor him. And we'll go. The prince fled south? Still the plum's fallen too far from our tree. No matter. Open the north door. We can still crush the Altaian rabble he's left behind. And so we won't forget him. And thus we make them pay. There we go. Archer is real slow. Although I guess it's just that everyone else is on a horse. Yep. I'll admit, I really don't like that part of Shadow Dragon. I don't like that part. This part. I didn't like it. It doesn't feel good. But that's also why, depending on who you ask. Okay. Kind of having a moment over here, but you're fine. Go ahead, Kane. Go get a crit. Why don't you? I'm fine with it, but like, just like, wow. But yeah, like it. It's why when you ask certain people, they'll restart every time a unit falls in battle. That's me, by the way. I do that. But it. Sorry, there are villages over yonder. Its residents may be willing to help. Why don't you try paying them a visit? Yes, Marth can only Marth can visit those houses. He is just out of range. Gordon, buddy, I'm sorry. Still don't have magic resistance. I would really like that. But I'll take a level. Please give me some magic resistance. I'll take strength. Luck is also good too, but yeah. As I said, I do believe that is all. Yep, that was all. Pay him a visit. My word! Aren't you? No, you can't stay here. Run before the soldiers come back. Here, this is the bow my granddaughter always used. Take it, sire. Please promise you'll stay safe. A steel bow. He is a javelin, but drops his vulnerary. Oh. Okay, so... Ugh. So, I have this rapier in my hands over here. It's really good. It does super effective. It has the base stats of a steel sword, but it has the base stat. No, it has those base stats. It does bonus damage to people on horses and armored units. Every lord, beginning lord starts with them. Ugh, don't like that. And yes, those are Pegasus Knights. For those who have not seen them, they fly. Nope. 7 and then 7. Don't like that. Alright. That said, because they fly, bows are extremely effective. Easy peasy. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Got him. A vulnerary. Let's see if I can block Gordon a little bit. Nope, they can fly around. Well, let's give Gordon a little bit more EXP. We're done. Prince Marth, make haste, sire. Drog, is that you? What are you doing here? I received word from Sir Miletius to ready your vessel. We might slip away discreetly by sea. The enemy has crossed the border and closes in on us from the west. We cannot stay here. Hurry, sire. This is the wrong prince? No. You dare make a fool of me? Kill him. Make the Prince Mimer suffer! Count this knight honored to die in the service of his prince. Live, sire, and grow strong. And so, Martha's knights left Altea, heavy of heart and bleary of eye. Look, sire. See how Altea shrinks on the horizon. Heaven. Pardon? I am a craven. Powerless to save my sister, to staunch my kingdom's wounds, to ease my people's fears. This was your only recourse, sire. But surely one day, we'll be able to set things right. Surely? Why do words of such conviction smack so much of uncertainty when spoken? Not surely, Jagan. Assuredly. Gra will pay for all of their acts. Today, though, allow me to wallow in this pain. To feel every awful twist of it. I never want to forget. Sire. I will return, Altea. Your prince will return to you one day. Thank you for watching. Now that is just the mere prologues. Beginning next time, I'm just gonna do it all in one episode. So beginning next time is the actual first chapter. Thank you very much for watching. I'm the Archivist, and I'll see you next time. I have been planning this for so long, so I hope everyone likes and appreciates this. I worked really hard.